Hello and welcome to my homestead. Today I'd like to show you a few climbing plants, just to show you that you don't need to have a lot of space, but you can still grow a lot of stuff. Things don't always need to spread out, they can climb up. So let's start here. This is my sister's granadilla or passion fruit. As you can see, it's blooming and it already formed the fruit. This is yellow granadilla. And it's very happy climbing up. It does not need to spread out. That's why I have the trellis for it, so it can climb as much as it wants to. It's very happy. As you can see, setting fruit all over the place. Each one of these is a fruit or forming fruit. And then there's the tomatoes. I also have them climbing. This is just one method. You can see I tied it up to the top of the trellis, the arch, and it kept climbing up instead of spreading out. Same thing with these melons. This is a sweet green melon. Quite happy to climb up. It's trying to form fruit. And of course, there is beans. Beans love climbing up. I mean, you can see they climbed all the way to the 8 feet mark. In fact, they're much happier when they're climbing. And it's a lot easier to pick them this way because they're just hanging down. So if I need to, I can just come over here and pick the green beans. And you can see how profusely they form beans. Just look at all of these flowers. Another plant that loves climbing is cucumber. I've showed you before. I have several cucumbers here planted. So you can see it climbed up. It's at about 4 feet, this one. These also climbed and they're doing really well. The cucumber's hanging down. And as long as they have space to climb, they will continue climbing. Here is another one. They will continue climbing up. Now there is a few plants. Let me walk over here and we'll take a look what's behind this corn. So here is an example of pumpkin climbing along the ground. As you can see, it was climbing into my potatoes that I just dug up. But there is also pumpkin here. Some of it had gone running along the ground. You can see it's doing really well. There are quite a few of them. But the same pumpkin decided that it doesn't want to just climb along the ground. It decided to climb my tree. I mean, look how high up it is. It went all the way up down and down here, and it's right there. But there is also a part that climbed way up high there. You can see the yellow flowers and the pumpkin hanging. So that's about 8 feet up in the sky. Here you can see a better view of the actual pumpkins that are already formed. So here is one. And there is another one in there. So the pumpkin climbed 8 feet high, and it's very happy producing on the tree. It's using trees as support. That's mulberry trees. So it's using all the shrubbery, all the trees as support, and it climbed, and it's very happy to have the fruit hanging there. Now, of course, pumpkins are going to be very heavy, so eventually they will bring those branches down and they will settle down. But if you're using regular trellis, you can provide support for them and just create a harness to hold the pumpkins. But my point is, they will climb, given the choice. If they want to, they will climb. Which means you don't have to have all this space for them to run around the ground. So let's say you're on a patio, or if you have a balcony or something, you don't have all this space for a pumpkin to climb along the ground. Create a trellis. It will be very happy, and it will produce just as much. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.